Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to part 3 of Doki Literature Club. So far we've written 2 poems. If I'm not mistaken, we are getting ready for our festival, where we're gonna see if we can get more people to join our club. Yeah, let's get into it. Load. Who should I show my poem? Oh right, we ended off by doing a poem. Okay, as always, we show Monica first. Hey Sabrefox, have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It would make me happy to see. It would also make me happy to see. Anyways, let's take a look at your today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. ... It's pretty good. You've been spending some time with Osaki, haven't you? You must like her writing style. Yeah. I think it's a neat way to tell a story. Really a neat way. I don't disagree. Nasaki poems may be cute, but they're also meaningful. I can see why'd you be into the style. I guess that means you're not as much as a fan of Yuri's poems then. I wouldn't say that. I kind of like everyone's poems. That's true, but I'm sure you'd like some more others, right? Like Yuri uses complex words and symbolism, and Yuri's way expresses happiness or sadness in a more direct way. God damn my nose. Sorry. You must have some kind of preference, don't you? Not that it's a contest or anything. I was just curious, that's all. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? What, no poem? No writer's tip for the day or something? Fuck. Hold on a second. Scusa. Alright. Okay. Lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, or meaning, or purpose, and all that was ever so. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, but legends is all remaining. Is all that remains. The last dim star glimmer in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceased to blow, I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and fingertips, and hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amounts to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I'm not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up the gust of wind. Interesting. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get all philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind. So that was what I wrote today. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical? I've never heard of a word, but anyway, paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing something about that makes more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, everything was okay. We wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. One thought. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway. Here's Monica writing tip of the day. Oh, there we go. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something that you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, but want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, let's go to my little bay. Not my girlfriend, my bay. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Sabrefox. Thanks. Sorry, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything's fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to take a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Sabrefox? I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you wouldn't try writing your poems like the... I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Asaki. But in the end, yeah? I guess you're the one who kinda likes this one the most. Oh wait. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to you don't want to get close with anyone else. Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand the most, you the most, Sayori. Wait, did my poem go towards Sayori now? I know you have something, you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have sometimes, sometimes, god damn it, put up with you. Fuck. Deep breath. Okay. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. Oh god, why am I getting romantic with her? So sometimes it's just easy to write when thinking about you. Oh god damn it, Sayori. No. Sabrefox? I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady. All of a sudden, oh god, she's crying. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori, I glanced around the room, making sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. tell me what would cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and put on a smile. It's nothing, Sabrefox. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit earlier today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I could say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Right. Well, I didn't even get to see her poem. So, okay, let's go to my babe. My girlfriend, I guess. Nasaki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me back at the poem. Now she must have read more than once. We said this last time. Urgh! Is it that bad? No, it's not. I completely lost her voice. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh. This wasn't supposed to have happened at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'll let you enjoy Yori's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you! Nasaki's face freezes, like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Nasaki vigorously scans her eyes over the poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hand and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Oh, come on. Red-faced Nasaki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Sabrefox. Did you do something to Nasaki? Really? Did you assume I just touched her or something? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I was trying to impress Natsuki. Natsuki sees the phone lying on the floor and simply picks it up. She skims over to the second time, and her face not fading from her face. A smile not fading from her face. I see. At first I thought you liked her writing style, but you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Sabrefox? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind. I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and scratches the poem out of Monica's hand. Neither of us have noticed her re-entered her classroom. Did you read this, Monica? Of course, I liked it. Ah! You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. Really? What's wrong with it, eh? But Sabrefox wrote this poem. Are you supposed to share it with everyone else? You? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that this poem was technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Sabrefox is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like everyone wants to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. Oh, that's so cute. If you insist. Wait, what do you mean if is this the only one person today? I'm confused. But welcome, by the way. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind. Natsuki? I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Yuri. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Sabrefox is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she was going to like it though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. Oh, damn it, my heart. Sayori basically, Sayori just ran off. She didn't feel well, so that's why she's not here. And Yuri's also here, so I don't know what you're on about, what happened to her. She's just feeling sad. Anyway, that's the only copy. Okay. I'll be your beach. What a beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears, but diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight, the sea that sparkles with brilliant light. A wall. Sorry, dude. What hang it go? Don't go spoil anything now, please. God. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. Oh God! Wait, I wasn't done. Oh, fuck sakes. Is there a way to go back? Damn it, dog. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for you once. Besides, beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with a message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we were kinda wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or something, or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about this simple topic and then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Thank you, Queen. Right, well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing it for once. Right, once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. God damn it. Now for Yuri. Miss Shy. Yeah, thanks, Doc. Just try not to rather ask where I am in the story before trying to give things away, because I have no idea. I have the first time for me playing this. Okay, Yuri doesn't look enthusiastic about spending time with me, of course, what a bitch. I guess if she changed her mind, she'll come to me, but I should leave her be for now. Oh, well, okay. She really doesn't like me now, does she? Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did something strange just... What? Or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from the usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri is immune to it. Straightening air is coming, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Is your books in your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori's always helped lighten up the mood a little bit, doesn't she? Well, my Doki is, I got asked to play this game a while ago, and I've been putting it off and eventually gave into it after finishing Half-Life, so yeah. Right. It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please, show some decency. Oh, come on. Oh, she actually wasn't feeling too well, so she went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you to be lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. A curious expression come from Yori, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything was fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing, assembling all the poetry pamphlets. So Yuri will be helping me design them, and for Yuri, you can, guys, could you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki pouting a 2. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can also be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Sayori, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes and she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Yes, Natsuki is my bae. She's the one I'm trying to impress. Although I actually wanted to go for Monica. She seemed to be the better choice, you know, popular, athletic, beautiful, smart. But sadly, there's nothing I can go for, or no options towards. You know. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Sabrefox. One who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some plenty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. That's... Monica says I spend the weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to just like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. It's not like Monica is going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be setting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle baking on your own. Sabrefox may not be, would not like to be around if you're gonna make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suitable to assist with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Movie Doki Doki? Well, it's too late for me to tell, but yeah. So it's more like you're just making excuses for Sabrefox too. What are you saying? I will be extremely metropolitan work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Sabrefox to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, so, you know. So I suppose he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I'm just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Sabrefox, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Ah, of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monika. Yay, you picked me! Hold on a second. Yeah. Monika, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you have Sayori as well. But Sabrefox was the one who, that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him to picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monika. You're supposed to be making responsible decisions for the club. Well, I'm pretty sure the hype for Doki Doki has died down a bit, but yeah. Anyway, Monika, you shouldn't tell your Otorin's motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motivations? What are you trying to say, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this would have been made up as such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monika. Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do it as good as a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monika. If we want our event to succeed, we need to properly distribute our resources. So you're going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. Sigh. It's likely the most logical for Sabrefox to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. God damn it. The time I actually could have spent with Monika, these fucking bitches get in the way. God. Sorry. I'm gonna quickly save and see what happens if I pick Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors but Monika said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be that difficult. God damn it, okay. Okay, let's go with my babe. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun, and you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so I could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is tons of fun. You'll definitely agree. just a minute ago you were saying that's just because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway. You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Wow. That was really uncalled for. That's good. Yeah. Her facial expression is saying everything right now. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Alright. Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except for the performance. It's going to be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Sabrefox? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Jeez, okay, Noseki starts pouting too. It's not, I mean, it's not a big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Alright, right, Noseki glances back and forth between everyone with worried expressions. Look, Noseki gives over the power of her hands on Yuri's shoulder. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That's really important for the way that people feel during the performance. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Noseki releases her hands and turns them around facing the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are taken back from Noseki's words. Noseki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Noseki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell she's tired of to say something Sayori would try to say something Sayori God fuck it, 1 second. Try to say something Sayori would say at the time like this. Because Sayori helps everyone smile and everyone's good about it, make them feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah! Yeah. I hope everyone do their best. I hope to see everyone do their best. God damn, why do I keep missing words? I am pathetic at this. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out of the door and say chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that we didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. Silly me. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Noseki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all my ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that I'm the one helping. I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I would have a guy over my house, my dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict, if you ask me. Yeah. How do you think I feel? I can't do anything with my dad at home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. Well, we'll have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you whenever I come over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really going to show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone else. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, guys. My nose is freaking the hell out, so I need to quickly take an allergy pill. Right, okay. It's not like we could act like that in front of everyone. But I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming over to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do it with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel so nervous about Sayori finding out about this? It's not like I feel that way about her. It's not like we feel this way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, it's about the club. This is about the club. I mean, nothing to worry at all about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute laughs. So already, she also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, it's really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like I would have done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Why is there no music? It's awkward. Now it's just my voice. Yeah, who wants to hear that? Again, we used to play so often that we made a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere in the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom while I finally find her. Sayori? Hey, Sabrefox. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's difficult. That she's different. Different, not difficult. There's a matter of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much really changed, has it? So your room is a mess, as it always has been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and the wall decorations that she had for years now. Hehe. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it up for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Nasaki today? Yeah, but wait. How did you know about that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan on meeting up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Atsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Sabrefox. Eh? Why can't I just be like it always has been? Why can't it just be like it always has been? It's all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you would have been worried about me all the time. You wouldn't have come over. You wouldn't have ever been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? Okay, that's not a weird comment, just Monica. Anyway, I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Sabrefox. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Hehe. You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Sabrefox? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had a really bad depression my whole life. Oh god. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What is there to do anything when I fully know how wholesome I am? Oh god. Well, I find it weird that Monica is here right now. But Monica, just so you know, I was actually trying to go towards you, but for some reason the game doesn't allow me. But I'm glad to see you're here, and yes, Monica is, well, according to the game, beautiful, smart, athletic, and most popular. So yeah. Anyway, why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That was it feeling like I was sorry. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible for Sayori to keep this from me my entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? Okay. Right. I always feel like she has been betrayed as your close friend. Right. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could have support you. Even if there's only so much that I can do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you have to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Sabrefox. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted your effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to care. Want to be cared about. I don't want to be cared about. Okay. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also makes me feel like a bat being swung between my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. Oh, well, welcome from Poland then. Since when is... never mind, I'm not gonna ask how you guys find this channel, but it's fine. Enjoy it. My terrible reading skills. Seeing you make friends is great, and get closer with each other in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided to. The world was just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand you feeling at your feeling at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Sabrefox, there's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could have been like it always has. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. Oh, shame. I feel so bad for her. I didn't even know there was a live recommendations, but it's good to know that they're spreading that, I guess. Anyway. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that it couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah, Sabrefox. Sayori. So why do people always do the name thing? I don't get it. It's odd. Anyway, I don't care. I was like, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, well, that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sabrefox. Sayori isn't hugging me back, bitch. Despite my arm being wrapped around her, Sayori's arm remained at her side. She stands sobbing next to my. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please, don't do this, Sabrefox. Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gentle Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand anything of my feelings, Sabrefox. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. Jeez, that's deep. But your hugs are so warm, and they feel really scary too. And that's really scary too. Sorry. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like to help me? For me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that'd be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this had to be the one where I had other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Nasaki to meet me at my house. Oh, sorry, that's me, sorry. It's almost time for Nasaki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if I would be very good. If that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Nasaki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worried too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. Itchy, sorry. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Alright, I spent only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Nasaki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside in the front door. I thought that I opened the front door to let her in. Sorry, sup? Hey. I didn't know what I expected, but seeing Natsuki as something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her as such a cutie makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make me feel awkward already. It's just gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. That's a pretty cute outfit. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Nasaki's carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way and find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything as I asked you, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Nasaki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say something rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is just a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, oh that's me, sorry. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. We're already in the kitchen. What, you're not even going to offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Sabrefox? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag from Natsuki and she holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. I carry that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. Hehehe. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. What, you jerked me off or something. Anyway, Natsuki hits the fist into my hits a fist into. Why would you hit me? Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? That's not that like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and a lot better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't you think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're out of school? Are we getting started or what? Oh goddammit, I missed it. Sorry, goddammit. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you're just you're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, now you're treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. Just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri, that doesn't mean you should treat me like that. Natsuki catches her words and the face turns red. Natsuki? Suki. Forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Eh? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Oh, fuck. Sorry, 1 second. Jeez, today is just a terrible day for me to stream of my nose being an asshole. Anyway. How do you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey. Was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sort of sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Sabrefox. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please, spare me. While Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starts to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Yeah, Monica, that's right. Peter's like that body type. Everybody loves the loli. Fuck, I didn't read that. Spoons, dirty bowls, floors, spilled fruit, plastic bags, and stewed about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess her up her precious baking. Sabrefox, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so we need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? to color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors are different, everyone can still pick their favorites. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Suzuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring in each. Ah, that looks pretty good. See? It's not like baking is just around following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if it just looks like it makes everyone's eyes light up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Osaki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes, and Sayori and Monaco delightfully delighted impressions? Yeah. I wonder if I can make Osaki proud of me too. Yeah. Maybe I will use some food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. I mean, sorry, wrong voice. I just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electronic mixer too for the batter, so I got stuck with the whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It's just, it takes a little longer. Jeez. I'll be here all night if you don't do it, if you do it like that. Here, look. Misaki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. Language, Missy. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks her finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I immediately start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to ice my fingers towards the board. I've never heard of that before, but it's fine. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, enough for my fingers to reach into the icing. Triumphantly, I scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Aha! The force of Natsuki pulling causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face. Well, there's nothing there. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. I still don't see it. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off her finger before shoving her fingers towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with her hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab it with one as well. Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I didn't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get the reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. God damn it.
Monica, calm the fuck down. Calm down. Okay? I'm just holding her. I haven't touched her in any way. Okay? Calm down. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take the sugar's finger and I put it in my mouth. The icing and licking the icing. Oh god. Okay, call the FBI. It's fine. What? Did you seriously just... Nasaki is surprised that she can't even figure out how I get mad at her. At me. How to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Sabrefox, you really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. Of course, she's leading it towards that. What a surprise. You know that, right? God damn it. I can't help it, Monica, okay? I'm just following, okay? This would have been you, but no, you wouldn't let me. What kind of question is she asking me just like that? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Nasaki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breath. Yeah. Why am I staring to feel dizzy? Well, I'm starting to feel dizzy. Sorry. My reading's terrible. Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You did a dirty tray in here, dummy. Sad days. How could you just make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Nobody checks the oven before turning it on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses the oven mitts to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on the top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment still being lingering over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. Damn it. There goes my moment of lolly. I watched Natsuki slap a cupcake tray in the oven, then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweat, a sweet smell warms air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. God damn it. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They look even better once we add the icing. Not like you needed to tell me that. I bought the decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Piping bag is the correct term. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles. They make it look nicer and fluffy. One can only even make better flour. This one makes even makes flowers. God fucking damn it. Sorry guys, I'm really bad today. What I mean today, always. We probably won't be using it this summer. Welcome. What's this one for? I picked up the one nozzle that has much thinner tips than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Ah, I see. That gives me an idea actually. Here? Well, it's a literature club event, right? We could make more literature club themes by writing a different word on each cupcake. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the word they like. Oh, I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually really cute, a really cute idea, so maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. You're fucking cute. Get over yourself. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Eh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki puts the paste and fastens the nozzles onto each of the bags. There. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Natsuki, without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. I think you better do what Monica says. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. I already just heard that. We were finally finished. Natsuki puts all side by side to admire her work. Look how pretty they are all together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have had one now. Well, there's no reason we can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyways, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to get home for dinner. Oh, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slow. You should have thought about that. Thought about that, not thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. No surprise. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in a one trip. Yeah, I can do it. Do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah, I agree. I again think back at the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, I felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Really, just gonna not even try and make a move. Good work today. Yeah, you too. I'll walk you out, I guess. I guess that's it. Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like this afternoon went by in a flash. More than that. Did I even take the opportunity to closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki? Eh? What you said before about not having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or get out or whatever. Did I keep saying Natsaki? Sorry. I guess that's the Afrikaner in me. Natsuki. Natsukuai? That's not how you say it, but anyway, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you. Sabrefox? I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Oh god. Natsuki suddenly gets... Natsuki suddenly... God damn it. See, now I'm gonna keep reading it all weirdly. Anyway, Natsuki gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki? Standing inches away from me, Natsuki looks up at me because she's short. Let's just keep that in mind. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the side of my shirt, as if holding onto me. Her rose-colored cheeks, damn it, and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly patterned lips. Natsuki, the music stopped. Yeah. What is happening? My head starts to get to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against mine. Yeah, I hope it doesn't stick. I felt it. Oh wow, I can't really use the bitchy voice on Okada. We gave you a warning. What do you mean this is not a scary? This is not a scary. How is this game scary? It's all cutesy like. Seriously. For a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Eh? Oh god. Hello. Hey, Sabrefox. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Sabrefox. I just stopped by to say hi. Uh-huh. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any of my cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Oh, bitch. Sayori, you cock-blocked me. Oh god, no, Sayori's here. Hi, Sayori, and Sayori. This is really weird. Having the actual characters here in my channel, but welcome, I guess. Clearly frustrated, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Yeah, thank god, music. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here to see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. But you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears starts falling down Sayori's. Oh god damn it, no. Sayori, why you do this to me? God damn it. Tears start falling down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why I feel like this, Sabrefox? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much.
Oh, I'm actually going into this, aren't I?
This would be so much better if I just disappeared.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Sabrefox. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have wasted your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica's right about what? Monica, what are you doing? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let you let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel like don't you feel any more pain.
But
Sayori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. Do people actually do that? Like put the hand on the shoulder thing? I don't know, it feels weird to me.
I'm scared, Sabrefox. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
You called her a fuck? How dare you, Monica? Such a bitch. God, have some sympathy. She's going through depression. Yeah, right? Anyway, what are you scared about, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? Oh god, no. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I admit this to myself. Sabrefox, I like you so much, but I want to die. Don't fucking say that shit. That's how I feel. And... That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hands down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings. Sayori, don't you dare start cheering up on me. I'm gonna start cheering up. Why is there two Sayoris here? God damn it. What's happening? I know what you need for most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Oh. Okay, wait, you've always been my dearest friend, and I love you can mean so different things. Sorry, stop crying. Okay, so saying I love you can actually mean I love you as a friend as well. Not just I love you, I want to have feel babies and married and blah blah blah. And you're my dearest friend can... Oh, god damn it. Okay. Pick me senpai, seriously? Oh, fuck, I don't... Oh, god damn, Natsuki's gonna hate me for this. Fine. Sayori. I love you. Yeah? Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person in my life, Happy. Right. Most important person in my life. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll be happy together. We'll both be happy. Sabrefox. Oh, isn't that cute? Suddenly Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Sabrefox, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. Why are you people retracting your messages? Anyway, okay, well, let me just quickly clear anything up. I'm not doing anything bad. Even though I did play with Natsuki a bit of feelings, I said I want to spend more time with her. I didn't say more time as a girlfriend or anything like that. We didn't kiss. So, me holding Sayori right now and telling her I love you, it's not bad. I'm still good-ish. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Sabrefox. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weakening a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me, but why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Sabrefox. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better. Yeah, it takes time. Oh god, we didn't kiss. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay? Okay. I trust you. You better. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple, I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. Are you fucking putting me in a friend zone? You wanted me to save us. What is wrong with you? God damn it, you put... It's really new and scary to me. I understand. No, you don't. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Sabrefox? Suri gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, that's the best thing for me, right? Yeah? I don't really understand what Sayori meant by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that before, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and that she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. You guys are freaking me out in the chat zone, come on. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Right. It's the day of the festival. Alright, here we go. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'll be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. Probably oversleeping again, that girl. Okay. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry over cupcakes myself. Carry over cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki already texted up the storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way about Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the fest. Oh god, now I have 2 girlfriends. But knowing Monica, I'm sure this event will be great. What are you guys saying in the chat? Seriously. Anyway, Sabrefox, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. Why is there no music? Seriously. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets in each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. Okay, don't block the spoilers. Don't read the chat. But okay, I'm blocking it. Okay, that dummy. You think that on days this important, she tried a little harder. I say that, but I'm suddenly remember that Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awkward. Awful. awkward as well, not knowing. Knowing that it's nearly the simple for not that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little more responsibility for her, Sabrefox. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You guys talk way too much. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Okay. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm a club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about that that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up to anyone yet. Jeez, you know, you don't know the full story about it, so... Here's my chat. Oh, I can actually hide the middle button. Okay, don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica is being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out all the pamphlets? They came out pretty nice, really nice. Yeah, sure. Grab one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, that they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Yuri's poem. It's different from the others she practiced. The one that I didn't read before. So, let me just quickly read this. Percentage sign. Get out of my head, 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 get out. Okay, I'm not gonna fucking read the whole thing. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head. I listened to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Wow. Okay, whatever. What is this? Reading this poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Sabrefox? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. I didn't even notice there's no music. Don't read chat yet. Okay, sorry, don't read chat. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reached Sayori's house. It looks exactly like my house. I knocked on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori! She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? What about her parents? Where's her parents in this? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it the kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Say, oh! Oh, God. I actually got chickenpox from this. Fuck. How the hell did this game get so dark? You can read chat now. And the thing is, I don't want to alt tab because I'm scared the game will freeze. Okay, let me just save. God. Okay, game file, game stack, script, replay line, C. Okay, let me just quickly go see this. Games, stream library. Common, Doki. Where's the game file now? Oh, now my face is in the way. Yeah, see the game phrase now at your side. Okay, game script file. Oh, fuck's sakes, man. Trace back text for details. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold a sec. I can probably fix it again, I think. Actually, you know what? This is probably a lot easier if I just delete her. She's the one who's making it so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. I'm sorry, but an alcohol expert. Okay, well the game's froze now on my side or on OBS, so I'm just gonna quickly start the game. God damn it, Monica. What are you doing? Oh. Oh God. No! No! Why can't I go to the text fair? I didn't... No. Where the fuck's my shit? My dialogue's empty. What's happening? And my text. Did I break the game when it crashed? Okay. Okay, I'll just roll with it. I'm just gonna stream 20 minutes more at least. Okay, just running with it. I see a Noigo running towards me and makes away. That's basically from the start. Obvious attention to draw herself. My goal is my neighbor from a good friend, kind of find a friendship, blah blah blah. We used to walk back to school each other. Yeah, this is basically how the start was, but in case we missed it. However, it should... It's an ordinary day, school day like no other. Morning as usual, the worst being surrounded by couples and friends groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. And now the story changed. What the fuck? Meanwhile, I've always walked to... Oh great, now both Sayoris have left the chat. God damn it. Bitches left me hanging. All of themselves hanging. God. Oh, sorry, I'm not even over that yet. I didn't even see... Jeez. Meanwhile, I walked to school alone. As always, I tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content at just getting by on an average while spending my free time with games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in there anyway. Okay, the school day is an ordinary day as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things up, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't anything that interests me. Besides, most of them probably be way more demanding for me than what I want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Sabrefox? Jeez. Game is really effed up now. Oh great, Sayori is here. Just with a neck that hurts. Monica! Oh god. Sorry. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Yes, she is. Basically, completely out of my league. Yes, she is. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Well... What did you come here for anyway? Oh, yes, I've been looking around for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there are any constructed paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I feel like there's nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting my own. I'm starting a new one. A literature club. A literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. I think Yuri's behind this. Yeah, and anyway, but it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in my club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She's always insisted that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Sabrefox. By any chance, are you looking for clubs to join? Of course. What are the odds of her finding me when I was looking for a club? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I refuse something like someone like Monica? She is fine though. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Sabrefox, you know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Ugh, you're just saying that. Okay, I'm just gonna get a jacket because I'm actually getting chilly now. But no, okay, we'll finish it. Okay, thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Well, go with a beautiful smile, you cannot say no to that. I timidly followed Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year's classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Fuck it. She gave me a fright. Here? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be so mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Sabrefox. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? I wish. What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Plan is working. Okay. A small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparable, most mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Sabrefox in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica? Didn't I just tell you to let me know in advance before you brought any new members? I was going to, well, you know, sorry. I didn't forget that, it just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down, Sabrefox? These girls have a few desks arranged in form of a table. Yuri walks to the corner from the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, it makes a seat next to Monica. I take a seat next to Monica, sorry. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start a new, something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different goals, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two goals. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot teacup help you enjoy a good book? Ah, I guess. don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri just trying to impress you. That's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be my pastime for me, but at least I can enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri flaunted smiles to herself in relief. So, Sabrefox, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I have read these past few years, I didn't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly picks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I've spoken without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces a rim of a teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that have a deep and complex fantasy world. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world is equal impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But obviously, by the way her eyes light up, she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with a deep psychological element usually immerses me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Well, if I can't go Monica, then I guess yeah, because I want to get to know more about it. Maybe seeing as Sayori's not here anymore, I guess I can try something else. Oh, no, sorry, get another story. You know what I mean, Monica. Right. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I expect that from you, Yuri. It sees your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing my way of looking at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes started over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like writing about cutie things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud." And give it back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share some of them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and sharing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example for Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Well, we all sat in silence for a moment. Hey, I just get an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home, write a poem of our own. Then, the next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it'd be a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for us to participate in together. I did decide to take on responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take it. Do you agree as well, Sabrefox? Hold on, there is still one problem. Yeah? What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika's may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Jeez, those faces though. All three girls stare back at me with the dejected eyes, but I'm sorry, I thought, yeah. These girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Sabrefox. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right! Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up, close enough. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Sabrefox? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you're really just after all of this, what? If you really just left after all this, I'll be super pissed. Sabrefox, I'm so happy. We could become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time. Well, sorry, what I got. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we're gonna officially end today's meeting on a good note. Ever remember today's assignment? Write a poem and then bring the next to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Sabrefox, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, I can really impress the class, star Monika, with my mediocre writing skills. I really feel the anxiety welling up inside. Meanwhile, the girls continue their chit-chats as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room, and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls: Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. While I really be happy spending every day after school for the literature club, perhaps I have a chance to grow closer with one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of the circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem for tonight. Ooh, special poem, sure. Happy thoughts, happy fucking thoughts. Are you kidding? Really? damn it. Even now it gives me goosebumps. Ugh. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be taking a small break. I've been streaming for 2 hours straight now. My voice is actually dying. So, and what I mean small, I mean like 20-minute to 30-minute break. I'm just gonna grab something to eat, get something to drink, and then we'll be right back streaming some more Doki. Yeah, I honestly did not expect that ending, but ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. Please feel free to join me in the next one. And as always, thank you so much.